Hi, everyone, and welcome to day 26 of the Summer Member Makeover. We are just completing our fourth week, and on Monday will be the real celebration. So today we have Donna with us, and we have Crystal with us, and I'm not sure if Janie's going to be able to get on today or not, so we are just going to get started right away with just sharing our wins. And I know Crystal said she had a couple big wins that she can't wait to share.
I have a huge wins. I was so excited. So I like my water cold, and I take a smaller glass and drink out of it because when I have a huge jug, I think, oh, I can't drink that much. So I take smaller glasses, and then I have to go to the water cooler multiple times too. So that's good, getting my steps in.
Get your steps in.
And I have this is terrible to say, and I'm embarrassed to tell you, ladies. I drink out of this disposable cup. It's like a coffee cup. And I'm like, I count that as 8 ounces. I read the cup for the first time. Talk about stupid, but I'm so busy. It's 12 ounces. So I have been drinking that much more water all the way from the beginning.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
awesome. So that's like half a cup every time I have one that I didn't know.
That's like 50% more. That's amazing.
I'm totally excited. I'm like, oh, I'm killing water. Now I can say I'm actually killing it. Not that I was doing bad before, because I was doing great. Then
Go ahead.
I bought a pair of pants. I don't wear pants. I have big thighs. I don't like pants. I bought a pair of pants, and ladies, no Spanx. And I'm less bushy in the middle. No back fat. It's great.
That's amazing. In just under 4 weeks.
And I knew I was doing good. I knew that I was following everything. I was feeling better, but I wasn't seeing it. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I can't wait. Like, if I can have this in a month, ladies, you can too. And it's a huge difference. Like, that's always been, I'm mushy in the middle. So when I wear pants, I have that roll so that I won't wear pants. Or I've got the Spanx going, which I hate because they're hot and uncomfortable. So I feel so much better, and I look so much better. And it's all of a sudden, it's like, boom, you notice.
Right. Oh, that's amazing, Crystal. I can't.
Crystal, don't you notice how you're looking younger?
I don't know. I hope I'm looking younger.
But
I don't know.
I mean, your skin is brighter.
Absolutely. And I think that's due to giving my body what it actually needs rather than, soda pop and coffee.
Right.
Yep. But you look great.
And that water just helps everybody's skin too. Everybody worries about their skin and all of that. But water is one of the best things we can do. And that's drinking it, not just washing our face in it.
Absolutely.
Well,
and
congratulations.
You feel so better for it.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
Congratulations. Oh, I'm so excited for you because I know you were not in the same place when you started.
No.
When you and I first talked, you were really concerned that even this wouldn't work.
A lot of self-doubt and a lot of resistance, and it's so odd. I'm not deprived of anything. I'm not eating chocolate bars or not doing this or not doing that because I have to. I don't want them. And I have my little piece of dark chocolate and my almonds, and I love it. I have my Kind bar, and it's like, oh, I get a treat. I don't feel deprived of anything, and I don't feel like I've had to go this obstacle course to achieve the results. It's just been an everyday little thing that makes a huge difference in the end. I wish we could reach all the ladies out there. If you only knew how, for lack of a better term, simple it really was to make such a big difference to how you feel, to your weight, to everything.
Yep. And that's the goal, is to reach more and more women, because so many people, I shouldn't say everybody, but so many women are stuck on that what I call the diet roller coaster, and they just can't get off of it. They lose weight, they give up everything, and then they try and keep the weight off, and then it gradually comes back, and it does a lot with your psyche and the guilt and all of that sort of stuff, and it's not healthy for us.
Yep.
So that's the goal. So we want you to be shouting it from the rooftops, because honestly, a lot more women could really benefit from this program.
I was at the point that I hated
Donna, do you have
myself.
any?
Other than my pants are getting baggy. Yeah. So that's
a good
one. They're getting baggy, and I'm like, well, I'm trying to hold on till the fall, and then I'll buy new clothes.
Good for you.
That's awesome. And the one thing I always encourage women to do is when you've shrunk out of your clothes, don't hang on to the bigger clothes in case, because you're not going to go back to that in case. It's important to get rid of them.
I don't see going back, because this has not been a struggle. I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I don't feel like I've had to give up anything. And that makes it very appealing. I mean, to say it's easy makes it sound like it's really not working, but it truly has been just so easy. It just really kind of fits in. It's like I said yesterday. I mean, it fits my lifestyle. And so I'm not feeling like I'm having to do great changes to try to make this happen.
And that's why you can live like this for the rest of your life. So today we're just going to chat just a little bit about summing it up. I sent you a sheet. We're going to be completing this all on Monday, and I can't wait for the celebration then. I honestly feel this 4 weeks has just really flown by. Yep. And you all have been so wonderful to be just continuing on your journey, even though your lives have been busy and crazy and have all sorts of stuff come up in the middle. And you've put up with my travel schedule and changed all of that, but I greatly appreciate it. So I wanted to remind you a little bit, and everybody else, it's important that you pull up that form that you filled out the very first day, the where are you now and where are you going, so that over the weekend you can just review it and look at your goals and be thinking through them. But the one thing I don't want you to do is don't wait until Monday, because we were at about the same time, the same place with the same whatever on. But just, look through that and check out those goals and see how you feel about those. And then I would like you to just also review your trackers, because, look at where you were on that very first day one to where you are now on day 26 and 27 and 28 by Sunday, and celebrate all those little successes you've had along the way, because it's acknowledging and feeling the gratitude for all those successes that just keep empowering you. And then make sure you look back and look over your rules that you did design for yourself, because that's how, by Crystal, deciding that you weren't doing soda and how much better you felt by doing the water. And when you realized what soda was doing for you, you could actually make that switch without feeling like you were giving up, but instead you were empowering your body to be able to function better. Just look at those rules and guidelines, and not to say that you won't change them a little bit or tweak them and stuff like that, but look at them and make sure you've completed them, because that's what's going to help you be able to live guilt-free as far as eating and all of that for the rest of your life, that you're going to be able to have those favorite foods and still create that lasting weight loss. And then you also had 9 questions on your summing it up sheet. And I would really love to have you go through and just thoughtfully answer those questions just as honestly as you can. And, if you're willing to share some of that on Monday, I would love it. Or if you just assume privately share it with me, I'd love to hear from you on those too, gals. So just to kind of sum it up, I also sent you the form with all four of our systems on it: the mental, the emotional, the physical, and the spiritual. And we've touched a little bit on each of those forms, where we're trying to focus on, better creating better balance. It was called the My Personal Design. Did you all happen to at least look at it a little bit?
I did look at it.
Awesome. And so it's not complicated. It's really thought inducing. And so maybe over the weekend, if you could take a little time and just go through, and the very first thing under each of those systems is make sure you write out what your strengths are. Okay, your strengths, because so oftentimes people look at it and they go for their negatives, but no, we want to go for our strengths. So make sure you write out your strengths, and then think about some of the things you'd like to strengthen. Okay, so you look at that as a positive, things you want to strengthen, not negative. Does that sound fair?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, because as we recognize those strengths, we're going to be empowered, and then it gives us more power and enthusiasm and energy to strengthen the areas where we may need to improve those strengths. And then on Sunday, I'll be sending you all sheet so you can fill out your goals for the coming week and the coming month, because you've been doing a great job of that every week, and we don't want to drop that off now. And on Monday, I have some really good, exciting news to share with everybody that's been going through this program, and that we can also share with all sorts of other friends and family and women. So anybody have any questions?
I just want to say thanks to everyone who followed us through this journey. It's been amazing. When I first started, I hated myself. The self-loathe. I was so mad at myself for being out of weight and out of control, and just hating the skin I was in. And just doing the simple things and feeling better, and just continuing, but not being deprived of anything. The choices I've made have been free choices that I've made, not out of guilt or out of having to do anything. It's because my body tells me, like, if you listen to your body, it just tells you. I didn't stop drinking soda pop because I had to. I did because I didn't want it anymore. My body wanted that. And being able to do this, I'm not a fan of being on camera or being in front of women. So I love you all to have done this, because I am the avoid the camera, hide behind the scenes, stand behind some tall person in the photographs. But I am glad that I did it. And I really want to appreciate all of the women that followed us through this process. And I encourage everyone to try it. You have nothing to lose by trying this. You have everything to gain and nothing to lose but the weight and the self-hatred you have for yourself because of the many diets you've tried and haven't succeeded on.
Thank you so much for all sharing that. I think women just really need to really stop and really listen. We're working on getting a new remodel, a new facelift at our forgetdietsforever.com, and you'll be able to see that next week. And there will be opportunities for people to really join a program so that they too can get their member makeover. So anything else from anybody before we call it a wrap for today?
No, Crystal said it so well. I know that Janie, if Janie was here, she'd be saying the same thing. This has been an amazing adventure for all three of us, because I don't think we were all very comfortable. And I'm with you, Crystal. I like to be in the back of the picture because I want to hide some of this. But it has made me much more comfortable online on video. I certainly have shared a whole lot of stuff, but I did that because I want other women to realize we are all the same. We all have the same stuff, all the head trash, all the same issues.
Mm-hmm.
When we're overweight, and we think we're the only one who thinks that or feels that we're not. And I wanted other women to realize that. And so all three of us have shared an awful lot that we probably, when we started, we went, not going to tell this. But we did, uh, I know Janie, if she was here, she'd be saying the same thing. We all think that everyone needs to do this because it is so much more simpler, because it's not just giving up food or exercising, and there's so many other things that go into it, because that's what makes us up as a person. And all of the aspects is who we are as a whole. And so I like the fact that this is how the system works. And it was just, it fit my crazy life, and I didn't feel like I gave up something.
Wonderful. Well, thanks, Donna, for also sharing that. I know Crystal had to go,
Yep.
and I greatly appreciate it. The summermembermakeover.com is now over for people to join, because next week we will have a new member makeover that people can join. So anyway, until next Monday, have a great weekend. And we will see you all on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye.